Morning, today's the day I'm going to give the garage, the Saab, its end of life papers. It's actually what they're called, it's going to an end of life centre. Yes, so it's officially dead, it's not worth spending all my money on it anymore. And to top it off this morning, walking down the stairs from upstairs, I slipped on something the kids had left on the stairs and fell down. So I've got a poorly elbow and a carpet that looks a bit like the map of India at the moment. Well, that's it. Goodbye, Saab. That car took me to my first vape fest. It's true. "201 miles exactly.
After 300 yards, cross the roundabout, second exit."
So here we are in the Vauxhall. Get used to seeing this. This is now my calf until I get something smaller for the commute. Anyway, I've had a couple of comments from people in chat and on the forums and stuff about these CE3 Cartomizer inserts. I talked about them on the show a couple of weeks ago. One died, and then I put another one in. Literally it died after 2 or 3 days, but the one that I've got in now has been going for a good week and a bit. The flavour is still good. Wow. Vape reduction is impressive, and yeah, I've been getting the occasional dry hit, but only when I put it on the arm of my sofa. So maybe it doesn't like my sofa. Or maybe it doesn't like, maybe when one of the holes isn't occupied with juice, one side of the wick gets dry. The wicks must be very, very short on this. But I've got through probably about 15-20 mil, and the advantage of this over a standard poly-filled cartomizer in a Carto tank is that I find standard cartomizers do lose their flavour after a period of time. It becomes a bit sort of samey. These, it's pretty fresh every time. And also, once you get to the end of a tank and you clean it out, but you don't clean the cartomizer out, because you can't clean out standard cartomizers because of the filling, these, excellent switchers. Literally, last night I had RY6 in this, came to the end of the tank. This morning I put Turkish tobacco in there, and it's like the RY6 was never in there. So it's for a cartomizer, that's amazing. So just on the way to work, a little bit sad about the Saab, but very happy about these CE3 Cartomizer tank inserts. Yeah, so there we go. If you like cartomizer tanks, I'd suggest you give them a go, because they've been more win than fail. A little bit of a dry hit then. What I have found is if you give it a bit of a puff without pressing the button, all that's doing is creating a tiny little bit of vacuum and making sure that those holes, which are massive, and it really surprises me that you have to do it, because it looks like juice is just absolutely flowing in it. Obviously you don't get any juice in your mouth, so there's got to be some sort of fluid control in there that stops the wick from becoming flooded, but that just those couple of little puffs that you don't press the button means that you're just sucking some juice onto the wick, and then it's fine for the rest of the time that you've got it in your hand. But if you leave it for a little bit, it seems to just dry out. That's lovely. So it's now 3 or 4 days later after you saw me driving to work. I've been using these cartomizers, these CE3 Carto inserts. I've got to say, probably 2 weeks in now, and I'm starting to get a burnt taste throughout, new juice. So compared to a normal cartomizer in a Carto tank, the life is shorter. First one lasted a couple of days, this one, week and a half. So really, still for me, a low resistance dual coil cartomizer works better in a tank. I'm now going to switch and go to the Vision on the MVP. These things just keep going. These need a little bit more work. Looking forward to version 2. I'm putting it down. Back to work.